are going to bring another voice in now. That would be Elan. That's the daughter of Aviva and Keith Siegel, who were both kidnapped to Gaza by Hamas. Elan, I don't have words of consolation. There probably are none right now. I'm going to ask first, though, that you share your story as best as you're able to.
Thank you. So my parents, Keith and Aviva, live in Kibbutz Kfar Aza, which is a small village near Gaza, for the last 40-something years. On the October 7th and Saturday, they were kidnapped from their house. We didn't hear from them from Saturday morning. But we heard from friends in the kibbutz that there was fighting that took a very long time, and the rescue of the people in the kibbutz took days. And so from that day, we don't know anything. We succeeded to get in touch with them on the morning for a few hours, and by 10 or so in the morning, that was the last time we were in touch with them. And since then, we're praying and doing all we can to get to the government, to whoever we can talk to in the Israeli government and the American government, because my dad is an American citizen, and so is us, the kids. And just pray that it will all end as soon as possible. And it's a horrible, horrible period of our life.
Elan, what sort of hopes are you holding on to at this time? What's giving you hope at this point?
Well, I trust the army. I trust the army. I know that we have a really strong forces in Gaza, and people that are working on figuring out how to get those people out. I really hope that the Israeli government will do the best that they can at like the most recent time to get all those babies, elderly, civilians that were taken barefoot, not dressed, with no medication, from their houses.
In the past month, there's been a lot of discussion of what should be done. What are you hoping for from the government when it comes down to the negotiations, when it comes down to the war, when it comes down to what should be conducted?
Well, I'm not a diplomat, and I'm not a government person. I don't have any knowledge in that. I'm the daughter of my parents. I just want my parents to get home as soon as possible. I live in Israel for all my life, and I trust my country to keep the people that live in this country safe. And the first thing of being safe is being at your house and being able to be in your country. So I don't have a good answer to your question, because I don't think that I have I don't think that I have the answer, but I think that everybody, the whole world, should stand up against terror and do whatever it takes to get those people, babies, everybody, the whole 239 people, back to their home.
I think all of us here in Israel are sharing the exact same fears right now. What do you have to say to your fellow Israelis at this time?
What do you mean?
The fears of safety in our own homes, the fears of getting our people back. Do you have something, a message you'd want to say to your fellow Israeli right now?
Well, it's a hard time for me to, stay in hope and like tell people in my country to believe in what we all believed all these years, that this is our home, this is our land, and it's the most, like, it's the most, it's the best place for us to live in, because I feel like some of my trust in the security of what I feel is it doesn't exist anymore. But I do want to say to everybody in Israel that we are a united people, and we should stay together and stick together and do whatever it can to support the army and support each other at this time.
Elan, I think all of us here in Israel are praying for you, for your family, and for our military to ensure that there is a safe return of everybody. We're all praying for everyone involved. Thank you very much for sharing your story.
Thank you so much.